Want candy now?
What is going on, everybody? Nasdorachi coming back at you today with yet another Dragon Ball Legends video. Now, today's topic is going to be very close to my heart, very solemn, so we're going to get into a very serious topic here in a second. But first, I'd like to welcome a good handful of new subscribers that have joined up. I believe the little ticker on my last video, oh, that's the wrong direction, oh, fuck it, I give up. Anyway, that was around 880 on my last video, so we have broken 1,000 subs, and that has allowed me to reapply to get monetization on YouTube and proceed with making this a more professional and full-fledged channel. So I super appreciate all you newcomers. I hope I can keep you entertained. Just to let you know, there are going to be a couple other games you're going to see on here, so if not everything interests you and you don't watch everything, don't feel bad. If you're only here for Legends, I can understand that, but from time to time you may see some other random stuff pop up on here. Anyways, moving forward after all the thanks and the welcomes, and as well a big shout out to Demonty Gaming because the man shouts me out, a great friend of mine. So if you have not already seen his channel for Dragon Ball Z, Legends, Dokkan content somehow, be sure to go check the man out. He is linked on my main page in the little tab that shows Friends of YouTube, basically, on the right side. Anyway, moving forward, the first thing I want to talk about today is over the weekend, a lot of people were having problems connecting to the game. They have said in the news here that they have resolved this issue. So if you check your gift box, you should have about 40, well, exactly 40 Chrono Crystals to compensate for the cannot connect to the game error message that a lot of people across the world, different regions, were seeing. Got a couple comments about that, so that should be resolved. And for anyone that's having problems with the game, if you cannot log in, if you have someone that's just obviously cheating and you really want to report them for hacking the game, or if you have some serious problem and you can't get to the main menu and access any of the stuff I'm touching on right here, return to the title screen. So basically you'd want to get back to the screen at the very beginning of the game, which shows just the characters. They're kind of random. It'll always show Shallot and Goku or Mercenary Tao, and I forget who he's paired with, but from this main screen, if you can get right here, there's this little cogwheel in the bottom that says support. You can contact them directly from the game, the devs you can contact before you enter the game. So this is a great place to send those reports. I've sent one to them myself about lag and other issues and failing to connect PvP stuff. So this is where you'd get to that. So we'll go back and log back in here. And the main subject that we need to talk about, the reason this video is titled the way it is, and the reason why I'm sitting inside Frost's head with Frieza's ugly mug in the bottom corner, is because we're talking about cheaters today. Cheaters are a huge problem right now in this game. And honestly, guys, it is kind of to be expected. You know, new games like when PUBG first came out, when Fortnite first came out, you had the wall hackers, people under the map shooting straight up where you can't see them, people with aimbot. When every game is brand new, there are going to be people that are trying to exploit the game. And honestly, a very, very, very small percentage of them might be actual employees of Bandai or people that have been contracted to try and test the game's flaws. So that's kind of the stage we're in right now. I know it's super frustrating, guys. If you go to the PvP leaderboards, like this season, rank 186 in the world, it's been hard for me to climb because I consistently fight bots, and I will fight people like, I know I fought this guy right here, so I'm going to give him a call out. Griffith. This MFer right here, with his level 5 Zarbon, level 5 Cybermen, and 300 Chatsu. I've queued against this guy at least 3 times, and immediately as soon as the battle starts, they find a way to manipulate the connection and force a DC, and they get an automatic win while you get a draw. So obviously this is extremely frustrating. It ruins the entire gameplay of the game. So straight out the gate, if you're watching this video, I implore you to not use exploits and hacks in this game. You're ruining the fun not only for yourself, but for everybody else. Like, yes, I know you get currency, but it's not really worth it. They're going to catch up to you. They're going to implement auto ban and auto moderating systems, and you're going to get screwed. They even set out a news memo that says cheating is going to get your RP reset to 0 and potential bans on your account. So don't frickin' do this. If you're a little kid and you're angry, if you're an adult and you're angry, whatever your reason might be to want to try and cheat, I'm just going to tell you right now, please do not. It is not worth it. It ruins my experience trying to be competitive in this game, and it ruins the experience of people that are just getting into the game. It's a proven fact that populations of games that are high in cheaters ruin games and eventually cause the games to close down in the long term. It just destroys the player base. So if you want to see this game do well, just one more time, please do not cheat. It's super frustrating. But anyway, you'll see people like this that will disconnect. You also have your rage quitters. Now, you have an option to report these people just naturally in the game. So show right here, go to battle history. These are all bots right here. I have all wins. This guy Lan was actually really good. So if you happen to see this video, shout out, man. That match was awesome. Anyway, these are all bots. You can see why I'm having problems leveling up. But you see this report function down here, right next to where I'm tapping. If you have someone that quits on you, that disconnects, that seems super suspicious, or even if they rage quit, like if they disconnect during your Rising Rush when your win is guaranteed, you know that that's not the server dropping them, hit this report feature. It, might not seem like a lot, just you one person doing it, but collectively, if we report these people, Bandai will see them, their algorithms will know what to look for, and we're going to get a better game experience. So, other than that, and some people that seem like they're lagging and using it to their advantage, there's not a whole lot of problems in the game. The bot issue is a huge issue. Like I said, if we go back to my battle history, I only get 7 points for beating this bot where I'm ranked right now in the team that I'm using. When I fight real players like Lan here, I get 89 points. Or what does it say? Yeah, 89 points. But it's hard to queue up. The game's not queuing you up versus these other players. A lot of times people will dodge. So, again, I know it's frustrating right now, you guys, but we need to be vocal. We need to tell the devs what we want, what's wrong, so they know where to improve. The experience is brand new, so don't just come straight out the gate and take a big dump on it and say you're done with it, because, when everything's brand new, it's going to be in that shaky period where just things got to be figured out. The details got to be hammered out, and then, just like Fortnite right now, still has cheaters. There are just a lot less of them, and when they're caught, they are banned swiftly, and if you're a 14-year-old kid, they may even sue you. And Bandai is huge, so if you are sharing exploits in this game or ways to cheat, it is not outside of the realm of possibility to assume that Bandai would not only send you a cease and desist, but may pursue some type of legal action if it gets to that point. Again, I doubt that would happen. Chances of that are like 1 in a billion of you being that person. But as the Fortnite lawsuit shows, just, there can be legal ramifications for cheating and sharing exploits. So, again, I implore you guys to not cheat. I do know the experience can be frustrating, but we just gotta stick it out, and it will improve, you guys. When Dokkan first came out, the game was pretty terrible. Now, look, 2 years down the line, it is a lot different experience. 3 years down the line, sorry. I've only been playing for 2 years. But you get the idea. Things will improve over time, and maybe Dokkan wasn't the best example because that game is kind of on the fence for a lot of people, myself included. But it's just that when things first start, there's going to be a rocky period. We're in that phase right now where we're out of the beta, but we're still kind of in experimental, we're in new territory. We're in experimental waters over here. It's probably not the right turn of phrase, but either way, I hope that you guys, this might have helped you out a little bit, just in terms of knowing how to report cheaters, how to identify when someone is playing sketchy. If you go into a match, like right now, I've been playing legit. I have 5,500 rating points. When you queue up against somebody, if they have something like, 14,000 points, this guy is not playing legit. It's just not physically possible. Even if you were sitting here playing the game for 24 hours a day, with the amount of bots you encounter, it's just not possible to do that yet. Now, I'm not saying that every single one of these people are cheating, but most of them probably are. Anyone you see, like this guy right here with low-level characters, this guy with level 300 characters can't compete at the top of the leaderboards. They're cheating. So all of this stuff will be addressed with time. You know somebody's cheating if they have over the amount of points that I have even. If they have over 5,000 battle points and they have characters like level 2, 300, 400, or level 1s on their team, you know that you're going to want to report them after the match because they're going to disconnect immediately. And honestly, I'm not sure how they're doing it. I've tried to figure it out myself just in a few casual matches with friends, but it always comes up where I'm the, whoever gets a draw who wins. So I don't know how they exactly are manipulating the system. Even if I did, honestly, I wouldn't tell you guys because I don't, again, we don't want to share exploits. It's bad. But with all that being said, cheating is super frustrating to you guys, but just stick it out. I know it's a problem right now. I know it's frustrating not getting matches or queuing versus bots a lot, but this is still developmental period for the game. They're going to make it better. Everything will get better. And in the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying the story and getting the foundations of your account together. That's really what you should be focused on. Yes, you should try and get to level 50 in PvP just so that you can get your currency for the exchanging of the Spirit Bomb Gokus and other orbs, whatever you may need. But at the end of the day, use this time to finish the story, get your 100% completion challenges, farm your characters' levels up, because all these issues that we're seeing right now will be addressed in time, and the gameplay experience is going to be better. Remember, this company that is making the game, I don't know if it's Bandai directly or someone they've contracted, they want to make money, they want to see this game do well. So they are going to 100% do something about these cheaters and these people that are ruining the game experience. It's just a matter of time. Again, use the report feature in battle history if you encounter people doing this. Go to the main menu, you can send them support emails directly. I sent one, I got a response after a couple days, so I know they're paying some kind of attention to our feedback. So keep those things in mind. I will be coming out with more Legends videos, of course, maybe some more PvP tips. I've had some requests for that. There's going to be a new banner coming out. We're thinking it's going to be a dark type Broly, maybe a red or yellow type Future Trunks, and we don't really know what else. Because the story in this game, and I'm not going to spoil the story, but it does take place directly after Dragon Ball Super, we can be seeing some powerhouse banners and some good cards pretty soon after the game's launch. It's not going to be like Dokkan necessarily, where we have to wait 2.5 years before we start seeing Vegeta Blue, the Super Saiyan 4s, stuff like that. Because the game takes place after Super and has all these alternate timelines and alternate stories involved, movies are canon in this game, GT is canon in this game. Obviously, I'm using Pan GT on my squad right now, and because of the way that the whole story is set up, oops, I unplugged my cord. That's okay, we're kind of done on the game side anyway. But because of the way the game is set up, we really can get any characters at any time. Now, there is still going to be power scaling, power creep, stuff like that, but that's just a point to illustrate that the game might not be as super slow paced as some people are guessing. So, look out, again, for people like Frost, as you can see in the video frame above me. My cam, freeze in the corner. Look out for dirty cheaters. Be sure to report them, like what's happening in the tournament between Universe 6 and 7 right now, right above me. Report them so they can be caught out. They will get disqualified, and we will be able to get a game experience that we can enjoy. This was Nasdorachi. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Again, plenty more Legends content coming in the future. I supremely appreciate everyone that's joined up and got me over 1,000 subs. Hope to see you guys again on the next video. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below, and you have a great week. I will see you next time. Peace out, you guys.